I also just want to say before I start, at the risk of taking one extra minute, that the idea, Carol Meyer got the idea for this session from an event last fall hosted by Book Builders of Boston, the New England Publishing Collaboration Awards, which was about collaborations between different organizations. And CrossRef and my company Inera took first place at that. And I think there's a common thread both in that award and what we're all talking about, in that every single presentation is about CrossRef, including my own. So without further ado, I'm Bruce Rosenblum. I'm the CEO of Inera Incorporated. Collaboration takes many forms. The collaboration between Inera and CrossRef started in 2001 with a single consulting project and expanded over the years into a strong bidirectional and mutually beneficial collaboration where the work of both parties improved results for CrossRef's members and Inera's customers. CrossRef itself is probably the ultimate scholarly publishing collaboration. Before CrossRef, there had never been a project in scholarly publishing that actively engaged all members of the community. Scholars certainly collaborated on research, but in a print-driven world, large-scale, multi-publisher projects were the exception rather than the rule. In the late 90s, however, with the rapid growth of the web, the time was ripe for a solution to solve the problem of persistent links to online content. Researchers who cited by URL risked broken citations, and interpublisher links were difficult or impossible to negotiate, set up, and maintain. Sharing data in a common platform like CrossRef enables publishers, librarians, aggregators, and researchers to create, maintain, and look up links to the appropriate copy of scholarly works. As we know today, this sharing benefits all members of the community. But back in 2000, there was no assurance that this initiative would succeed. Today, I think we all know better. CrossRef has more than 5,000 members and over 70 million registered DOIs. Within that ecosystem, Inera's software products integrate with CrossRef and are used by publishers worldwide to retrieve millions of DOIs each year. So part of our collaboration is just Inera's consumption of CrossRef services. But our software is really just one part of all of that collaboration. Tried to advance it manually, and now it's not going automatically. Uh-oh. Try this again. From current slot. OK. Our software is only one part of our 14-year partnership with CrossRef. We've collaborated on more than a half-dozen major projects, including consulting, software integrations, and quality assurance work that we do for CrossRef. It all started in 2001 when Inera designed the metadata schema that's been used to deposit millions of DOIs, and the collaboration continues on to this day. So our initial work was involved not just with journals, but books and conference proceedings, and getting all of those into CrossRef. Based on what we learned in the original schema development and also a request from one of our customers, we first built CrossRef linking into our own software in 2003 as a complement to the PubMed linking that we had already developed. So we literally just had a customer who came to us and said, hey, you guys have some neat software that we're already using. Is there a way that we can make CrossRef work with that? A unique part of our collaboration arose from our testing of our own software. As with everything that we develop at Inera, we created automated tests for our CrossRef linking. Although not the original intent, this testing has actually become a vital part of CrossRef's quality assurance for more than 10 years. Our daily testing covers a range of issues, from detecting incorrect publisher metadata to testing updates to CrossRef query logic. And as recently as this week and even this morning, Inera's testing reports have been used by CrossRef to detect and correct problems in the query logic. Some of you may have seen me hobnobbing with Chuck Kosher this morning. So this is a daily thing. One of CrossRef's goals from the start was to create a level playing field for publishers of all sizes. One way to ensure equal coverage was to require outbound bibliographic links from all publishers. But by 2005, it was clear that many small publishers could not easily automate DOI lookups. So Inera and CrossRef co-developed, in another one of our collaborations, the simple text query solution to enable easy batch lookup of DOIs from plain text references. CrossRef built a web service as a wrapper around Inera's reference parsing engine to provide a solution for these publishers. The result is a simple interface to a powerful tool that helps small publishers meet CrossRef's requirements so that they can easily perform these DOI lookups and then deposit those DOIs, include those DOIs in their published content. They can also take advantage of this as part of their metadata deposits into CrossRef. CrossRef was initially set up to serve journal publishers, but expanded after several years to include not just journals, but books, conference proceedings, reports, working papers, dissertations, data sets, and standards. And Inera has collaborated with CrossRef on all of these different extensions by doing analysis and development work. As the records for non-journal content grew in CrossRef, the existing model to query these items, however, was found to be inadequate. Again, driven by customer requests from our side, Inera and CrossRef have collaborated multiple times to co-design enhancements to CrossRef's query system. These updates have benefited all users of CrossRef and again highlight the ongoing symbiotic relationship between our two organizations. Most recently, CrossRef and Inera revisited the 2004 model for standards metadata, and in collaboration with about a dozen standards publishers, a new model has been developed over the last year that this time around incorporates both deposit and query models. And this new model was deployed live just last week. So what are the results? Well, today, as we've seen from all the presentations, DOIs are ubiquitous. CrossRef has succeeded not just because of the collaboration between Inera and CrossRef. I really think of us as a small player in this, though we're certainly proud of the work that our organizations have done together. Really, CrossRef has succeeded on a massive scale because of the collaboration within the scholarly publishing community. And ultimately, what's made all this succeed? Openness, trust, and a willingness to work together to solve problems. Those of us at Inera and CrossRef challenge each other to do our best, and in doing so, we've laid the ground for a successful collaboration that's worked between our organizations for 15 years, and we're looking forward to working together for a lot longer into the future. Thank you very much.